Glancing at the Wall Street Journal this morning, we saw another story about a CEO leaving, kind of their planned retirement, and a new guy coming in. And it just reminds me once again that I've seen over my career, and I'm curious, since your career is almost as long, what you've seen, that new guys often feel like they have to, quote, make their mark, and very visibly and early on, and that in some cases that is a very, very bad thing to do. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, John, it's a tendency to immediately show the troops and show the board and show Wall Street that you have taken over and you're in charge and you're decisive. And often that making the mark can backfire on them, because there's obviously a lot of good things already in place, even though this change at the top has happened. But it certainly is a double-edged sword.
See, that's well put. The leaders that I've seen that are really good leaders, the first thing they do is assess, like in the assignments we do, is this moving in the right way? And if it is, not get their ego so tied up into, I've got to, but provide the leadership to keep it going. We had one of our assignmts where literally after 1 year, got a new guy in charge, and to his enormous credit, he spent a few months assessing and then basically said what my predecessor was doing, he had it on the right path, and now it's my job to make sure it doesn't careen off that path. And that required a certain instinct, humility. You've seen?
Yeah, I think it's also an executive poise, if you will, to use a phrase. That decisiveness isn't about just suddenly showing up on the balance sheet and the income statement and making sweeping remarks through the latest press release in order to extrovert everything you think you need to be doing. But there's some poise around this and some measurement around that I think good, great leaders have that. And they'll spend some extra time assessing and measuring what's going to happen next.
And then going with it if it makes sense, if this big leap is in the right direction. Poise is a good word. It really is.